Hi, my name is Eric, and I'm an amateur astrophotographer. I've been taking images of the night sky with my telescopes since 2008. This is my fourth year to offer my friends, family, and space enthusiasts my cosmic calendar, 11-inch by 17-inch wall calendar featuring my top space images from my telescopes taken in 2025. It features key holidays and dates for celestial events, including dates for meteor showers, full moons, and the 2026 lunar eclipse. Let's talk a little more about the images from the calendar. Featured on the cover is an image of the supermoon taken on October 6 of 2025 with my primary telescope. I have a William Optics Red Cat 71mm refractor sitting on top of a ZWO AM3 straight wave mount. Attached on the end of my telescope is my ZWO ASI 183MC Pro Cooled Color Astronomy camera. Equipped with a Sony CMOS sensor, the camera achieves a 20.2 megapixel resolution. I have an autofocuser on the telescope, a Wi-Fi astrophotography control hub, which is a mini computer that controls the entire setup, along with a guiding camera on a smaller white telescope on top of the primary telescope. January's image features the Dumbbell Nebula, known as M27, that is 1,360 light years away. It is known as a planetary nebula, where the star at the center has shed its stellar images into the expanse of space, leaving a white dwarf behind. This is the fate of our sun in around 5 billion years. February's image is the waning crescent moon at just 5% illumination. I took this image just before the sun rose in the early morning on September 19th. Imaging the crescent moon is challenging because it is so close to the sun at this phase. March features the Triangulum Galaxy, home to an estimated 40 billion stars. This is a spiral galaxy that is 2.73 million light years away. This galaxy has a diameter around 60,000 light years, about half the size of the Milky Way galaxy. It is the third largest member in our local group of galaxies that includes the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxy. April features what is called a peculiar dwarf galaxy known as NGC 5474. This galaxy was warped by the close pinwheel galaxy due to gravitational interaction of the larger galaxy. It is found in the Big Dipper or constellation Ursa Major. 5 to 10% of all galaxies in the universe are in the peculiar galaxy category. The Crescent Nebula is featured for the month of May, NGC 6888. It is around 5,000 light years in the Cygnus constellation. It is an emissions nebula where the ionized gas emits various wavelengths of light. The nebula was formed by fast stellar winds from a Wolf-Rayet star, colliding with and energizing the slower moving stellar winds from a star that became a red giant 250,000 to 400,000 years ago. The result is a fantastic collision resulting in this incredible image. Summer begins in June with an image from my Lunt 40mm solar telescope of the sun. I took this image in March of 2025 that features a spectacular solar prominence. 139 sunspots were featured on the visible side of the sun that day. The sun has reached the peak of its solar cycle and has occasionally graced the Earth with various auroras that have been seen even in the southern half of the United States. July's image is the waxing crescent moon at 37%. The term waxing comes from the Old English word waxen, meaning to grow or to increase. The moon imaged here was on September 28th and was 6.18 days old, in a lunar cycle that lasts 29.53 Earth days. The illumination of the moon is constantly changing and can vary up to 10% a day. August features an artistic image that I took with Adobe Photoshop. I use Adobe Photoshop along with other astrophotography software to process all my images. The harvest full moon is featured here from October that was a supermoon. A supermoon is where the moon is at its closest point to Earth, known as perigee. The moon appears slightly larger and brighter than usual. The Dirichlet group of galaxies is the image for the month of September. This visual group of galaxies is found in the constellation of Pegasus, with a prominent spiral galaxy in the image to the right. There are 4 other galaxy members in the left of the image labeled as fleas that are lenticular or unbarred spiral galaxies. There are a total of 14 galaxies in this image alone. The October 2026 image features the Surfboard galaxy in the upper left, that is around 46 million light years away. It is a barred galaxy that is seen almost edge on in the constellation of Ursa Major. At the bottom right is the Owl Nebula, the second planetary nebula in the calendar. It is estimated to be 8,000 years old. At the end of Earth's last ice age and the beginning of a warming climate leading to cultivation of crops such as wheat and barley. November has the mighty Hercules globular cluster that is around 25,000 light years away. Globular clusters are some of the oldest stellar objects in the night sky. This one is estimated at 11.5 billion years old. This cluster is estimated to contain 300,000 to 500,000 stars. In 1974, scientists beamed a coded message to the Hercules globular cluster about the human race, our DNA, atomic numbers, and Earth's position. Finally, December has the Pleiades star cluster, known as the Seven Sisters, located around 444 light years away. This is an open star cluster containing young, very luminous blue stars in the constellation of Taurus. This cluster contains a reflections nebulae that makes this cluster very beautiful. Thank you to everyone for purchasing my cosmic calendar. Your support helps this channel grow and inspires greater interest in our amazing universe. This calendar is printed in the USA on high-quality matte paper. I have a small limited inventory, so if you're interested, be sure to order soon. I have other products available on my website, including puzzles, wall art, and more. Be sure to check that out at astrobortal.com. Until next time, wishing you and your family a wonderful holiday season. Clear skies.